I quit my job at Marco's Pizza 3 weeks ago. I haven't driven at night since. I haven't even looked at a pizza. This is what happened on my last shift, and I'm writing it down because I need someone else to know. Maybe it'll help me sleep again. I've been delivering pizzas for 2 years now. Late shift, Thursday through Sunday, usually until 2 a.m. The money's decent, the work's mindless, and I didn't have to deal with people much beyond a quick, "Here's your order" at the door. Perfect job for someone like me who just wants to pay rent and be left alone. That Thursday started normal. Slow night, heavy rain, the kind that drums on the roof and makes you grateful to be inside. I'd done maybe 4 deliveries all evening. Around 12:30, the phone rang. Marco picked it up. I was folding boxes in the back, half listening to the rain. "Yeah, we can do that," Marco said. 40 minutes. Address? There was a pause. A long one. "Hang on, let me write this down." He grabbed a pen and I heard him repeating numbers and street names I didn't recognize. When he hung up, he looked confused. "Got a weird one," he said. "Meat lovers special to some place called Hickory Road Extension. You know it?" I shook my head. Never heard of it. Guy said it's about 20 minutes north, past the old lumber mill. Said GPS won't find it, but it's on the county map. Marco pulled out this ancient folded paper map from under the register, the kind nobody uses anymore. It was yellow with age, creased to hell. He traced his finger along some thin lines. "Here, Hickory Road Extension." "Huh, it is on here." I looked. The road was barely marked, just a thin line jutting off into what the map labeled as state forest land. "That's weird," I said. "Money's money," Marco shrugged. "Guy prepaid with a card over the phone. Just drop it and go." I should have asked more questions, like why someone would order pizza to the middle of nowhere at midnight, or why they'd have to use a card over the phone instead of online like everyone else, or why Marco looked relieved it wasn't his delivery. But I didn't. I took the pizza, grabbed my keys, and headed out into the rain. The drive started fine. I took Highway 17 north, past the shut-down lumber mill with its broken windows and collapsing roof. My GPS cheerfully told me to continue for 8 miles, even though I knew it had no idea where Hickory Road Extension was. I found the turnoff exactly where the paper map said it would be. No street sign, just a gap in the trees and a muddy, unpaved road disappearing into darkness. My headlights caught the rain coming down in sheets. The GPS started glitching immediately. The little blue dot showing my car began jumping around the screen, teleporting half a mile in random directions. Then it froze entirely. Then the screen went black and reset itself. "Great," I muttered. I drove slowly, my tires squelching through mud and puddles. The trees pressed in close on both sides, their branches scraping the roof of my car. No houses, no lights, just woods and rain and my headlights cutting a weak tunnel through the dark. 5 minutes became 10, then 15. The road kept going, narrower now, more overgrown. I was about to turn back when my headlights finally caught something ahead. A house, or what was left of one. It looked like it had burned maybe years ago. The siding was blackened, the windows empty sockets. Part of the roof had collapsed inward, but there, impossibly, the porch light was on, a single yellow bulb glowing in the rain. I sat in my car, engine running, wipers squeaking back and forth. This couldn't be right. Nobody lived here. Nobody could live here. But the porch light was on, and I could see a rocking chair on the porch moving slightly. Just the wind, I told myself, just the wind. I checked my phone. No signal. Of course not. I looked at the pizza on my passenger seat, steam still fogging the box. I'd come all this way. The guy had prepaid. I just needed to drop it and leave. I turned off the engine. The sound of rain immediately got louder, hammering on the roof like it was trying to get in. I grabbed the pizza and my flashlight, then stepped out into the downpour. The mud sucked at my shoes as I walked toward the porch. My flashlight beam swept across the burnt wood, the collapsed sections, the dark windows. The porch light flickered once, like it had noticed me. I climbed the 3 steps. They creaked under my weight, wet and rotting. The rocking chair was still moving, even though I couldn't feel any wind under the porch roof. The front door was closed. I knocked, the sound flat and wrong in the rain. No answer. I knocked again, harder. Pizza delivery. Nothing. I stood there, water dripping off my jacket, holding this pizza that nobody was coming to get. I should have left it and gone. That's what I should have done. But then I heard something. Movement inside the walls. Not footsteps, not someone walking across the floor. This was in the walls themselves, like something crawling through the spaces between the burnt studs. A scratching, sliding sound that moved from one side of the door to the other. I stepped back. The sound followed, tracking me. Hello. My voice came out smaller than I intended. The scratching stopped. I waited, barely breathing. Rain poured off the edge of the porch roof in a curtain. My car seemed very far away. That's when I saw the payment. It was sitting on a small table next to the rocking chair. I'd missed it before, a plastic grocery bag, the white kind that crinkles. I picked it up. It was heavier than expected. I opened it. Teeth, human teeth, dozens of them. Molars, incisors, canines, some with fillings, some with roots still attached. All loose, all sitting in this bag, like someone had collected them. I dropped it. The teeth spilled across the porch with little clicking sounds, and among them I saw something else, something that made my mind go blank with confusion and fear. My wallet, my actual wallet, the one I'd lost 2 years ago. I recognized the duct tape I'd used to hold it together, the specific pattern of wear on the leather. I picked it up with shaking hands and opened it. My old driver's license stared back at me. From when I was 19, I'd reported this stolen when I lost it. How was it here? The scratching in the walls started again, louder now, more urgent, and it wasn't in one place anymore. It was everywhere, all around me, inside the walls of the entire house, like something was circling. I heard the door handle rattle. I didn't wait to see what was turning it. I ran. I jumped off the porch, hit the mud running, my shoes slipping, but somehow keeping me upright. Behind me, I heard the door bang open. I didn't look back. Something was following me. I could hear it in the rain, separate from the rain. A wet sliding sound, fast. My car was right there, just 20 feet away, but it felt like miles. My keys were in my hand. I was pressing the unlock button. I could see the lights flash. I yanked the door open and threw myself inside, slamming it shut just as something hit the window. I didn't see what it was. The glass fogged immediately from my breath, from the rain, from something else. But I saw the print it left. Not a hand. Too many fingers. Too long. I started the car and slammed it into reverse, not caring about the road, just backing up as fast as I could. My headlights swept across the porch. The rocking chair was empty. The front door was wide open, and standing in that doorway, perfectly still in the rain, was a shape. Tall. Wrong. I couldn't make out details, didn't want to, but I could see that it was watching me leave. I don't remember the drive back. I must have turned around somewhere, must have found my way to the highway. I just remember pulling into Marco's parking lot and sitting there, shaking, my phone finally getting signal again. I looked at my recent calls. There was no incoming call at 12:30. Marco checked his phone. Nothing. No prepaid order. No credit card charge. We checked the paper map together. Hickory Road extension wasn't on it. We looked 3 times. The line I'd seen was gone, like it had never been there. I still have the wallet. The one from the porch. It's sitting in my apartment, in a drawer I don't open. I know I should throw it away, but I can't bring myself to touch it again. Last week, I got a text from an unknown number. Just 2 words. Thanks. Delicious. I haven't ordered pizza since. I haven't driven past the lumber mill, and I will never ever take another delivery after midnight. If you work late shift anywhere, pizza, food, whatever, and you get an order to somewhere that's not on GPS, somewhere you have to find on an old map, don't go. Just don't go. Some places aren't meant to be found, and some customers aren't meant to be served.